Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If we were at home, it probably would have been quick. My iPad. My iPad? Oh, oh. I was looking for my iPad. I wasn't looking for that. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna subscribe. You got it? Uh, come on, cancel. We're done with that. All right, so the stream is live, and we are on YouTube here streaming. Let's see if we got sound. Here's that we do have sound. My lord, I need to stand here and watch, make sure nobody hits our stuff. Okay, we're all set up to start this first set. Teams are ready to touch hands. We try to make it through this game without any technical difficulties. Hopefully that the sound keeps streaming and the game keeps streaming the entire time. We don't lose signal or anything. I am. Don't be hating. All right, both teams have touched hands. This is our Oklahoma Charge 16 Americans team versus Oklahoma Charge 16 Nationals from Tulsa. This should be a tough match. This is our second round of bracket play in the gold bracket. We did win our first game in 2 sets, but there was no sound on that one, so it did stream to YouTube. You might be able to watch it, but it is soundless, and we want it to work properly this time. All right, both teams coming out on the court. I'll go ahead and put my roster in here. All right, and for our roster, we have number 7, Braylon Smith, number 5, Charlotte Richards, number 3, Maddie Factor, number 2, Lillian Cummings, number 1, Sam Chapin, and number 10, Lily Wilcox on the court to start off. Now, there will be an early substitution to bring in the libero right there, and the libero, number 8, Kale Caldillo, coming in. As number 10 comes up to the line, we're serving it first. As Lily Wilcox stepping up to the line to serve it up for your Charge team. There's that first serve. Good serve. The team gets underneath it, goes for the attack. And they call it in right at the baseline. Picking up that first point of the match is Charge Nationals, while your Charge American team will now set up to serve the C. Okay, yeah. There's the serve. Oh! And they're unable to get underneath it. The Nationals team will pick up another point and come back up the line to serve it up. While we set to serve receive once again. Scores 0-2, Charge trailing by 2 points early on in the first set of this match. There's the serve. We get underneath it, bump set to the outside, but the hit goes wide, and Charge National will pick up another point right there, come back up to the line. Well, we will set back up to serve receive. Ooh, Charge National picks up an ace right there and will come back up to the line again as we once again set up to serve receive. Hoping to pick up a point right here. Score is 0-4. Charge trailing by 4 points. Bumped it up to the center. Got to the right side with an attack, putting it over the net. Charge National picks it back up. We block it, keeping it on their territory. They once again hit it back over. The libero gets it to the center. Center goes to the outside. The attack this time off fingertips, but Nationals pick it back up in the backcourt and get it back over the net. Charge once again. Libero goes to the center. This time to the right side. That was too tight, and the other team tips it down. Charge Nationals picking up another point right there, and we'll come back up to the line to serve it up as we will once again set up the serve receive. Score is 0-5. Charge hoping to put a point on the board right here. Charge American team. Get underneath that serve. Backcourt with the attack, putting it over the net. Charge Nationals gets underneath it, goes for their own attack, and Charge American unable to get underneath it. Timeout called on the court early on by your Charge American team. Score is 0-6. Charge trailing early on in this first set, hoping to come out of this timeout and put some points on the board, get that ball back. That's Charge 16 National from Tulsa. Yes. All right, we're coming back out on the court after that timeout. Charge national team will come back up to the line to serve it up while we will step back up to serve receive. Hoping to put some points on the board right here and regain. Another ace by Charge National while we step back up to serve receive. Is that the right score? Because I feel like it should have been one more. All right, whatever. Blocked at the net. Charge National puts another point on the board. Scores now 0-8. Charge trailing by 8 points. Hoping to pick it up right here. There's the serve. That one goes long. And Charge will pick up a point on the service error by Charge National. Now, your American team, Charge American, comes up to the line to serve it up. The three going out. Number 4, Addison Mann coming in to serve it up. And there's the serve to the sideline. And complication over at Charge National to give us an ace on the serve. They're not able to get underneath to get it back over the net. Number 4, Addison Mann back up in the line to serve it once again for your Charge team. After picking up an ace on that last one. Scores 2-8. Charge in the trailing by 6 points. Charge National tooled that one off the block and picks up another point. We're going to once again step back up to serve receive as Charge National comes to the line to serve it up. Scores 2-9. Oh, the short serve picks up an ace by Charge National. Puts another point on the board, and we once again step back up to serve receive. Our team hoping to pick up a point right here and regain that serve. Stop the run. Libero gets it up, gets it to the center, and bumps it up to the right side, who bumps it over the net. Charge National sets up for a middle attack, which is successful, and another point goes on the board for Charge National. Scores now 11-2. Our Charge team trailing by 9 points now as we step back up to serve receive. Again, 2-11. Charge trailing by 9 points. Serve gets back up to the net. We push it over. Charge National sets it up, but what happened? Net violation by your Charge American team. The other team will pick up a point and come back up to the line, and we will set back up to serve receive. Now trailing by 10 points. Score is 2-12 as Charge American hopes to pick up the point right here. There's the serve. Our libero pops it up in the air, gets to the center, goes to the outside. The attack off the hands of the other team. They get it back up in the air and go for their own attack. And we block it this time, putting a point on the board for your Charge team. The Charge American back up to the line to serve it up after picking up a point with a block right there. Scores now 3-12. Charge once again trailing by 9 as number 5 comes up the line to serve it up now. That's Charlotte Richards. You're fine. Good serve. We get it up in the air. They go for the attack. We put it over the net. We get it to our center. Go for the middle, who tips it up. That was a lift, but it's okay, I guess. They're not calling it. And the other team picks up the point as we knock it out of bounds as it comes back into our territory. Score is 13-3. Charge trailing by 10 points as we step back up to serve receive. Once again, hoping to pick up a point right here and gain control of this match. Other team picks up another point with an ace. Number 9, W. Whitey will come to the line to serve it up after we picked up a point right there. Score is now 4-14. Starts trailing by 10 points as we serve it up, and it falls long. Charge Nationals pick up another point and come back up to the line to serve it up. We're trailing by 11 points now as we set back up to serve receive. Block at the net by Sam Chapin. Picks up the point right there for your Charge team. Number 2 going out, number 6 coming in, and number 3 going in as number 4 comes out. And that's Ava Smith serving it up. Number 6 for your Charge team. Good serve. They set up, go for the attack. Backcourt keeps it alive, bumps it over with one touch. Charge Nationals overpass and the kill by number 3 picks up the point for your Charge team. Scores now 6-15. Charge once again trailing by 11 as number 6 Ava Smith back up to the line to serve it up. There's the serve, but it falls long, and Charge Nationals puts another point on the board once again. Oh, we're only trailing by 9 right there. We're trailing by 10 now. Score is 6-16. Charge trailing by 10 points. We step back up to serve receive. There's the serve. We get underneath it. Pop it up high, and then they hit it and find the floor in the backcourt, putting another point on the board. And Charge once again trailing by 11 points. As the timeout is called by your Charge 16 Americans team, and both teams go to their huddles. After the timeout concludes, Charge will come back out, step back up to serve receive. So far, this first set, pretty one-sided. Your Charge American team hoping to gain control of it and come back for an upset. We'll see what happens right here as they come back out on the court after that timeout has concluded. And the Charge National goes to serve it up. Stepped on the line, call for the line fault during the serve. Our Charge team will pick up the point and come back up to the line. Number 8 up to serve it up now. There's the serve. Picked up an ace on that serve. Put another point on the board for your Charge American team. Number 8 coming back up to the line to serve it up. That's Kale serving it up for your Charge 16 American team. Score is 8-17. Charge trailing by 9 points. There's the attack. Oh, unable to get underneath it. The attack from the Nationals team picks up another point and will step back up to the line, or step back out to serve receive. Score is now 8-18. Charge once again trailing by 10 points as we step back up to serve receive, hoping to pick up another point right here. Back row gets it up to the center, who tips it over quickly. Charge Nationals keeps it alive, though, but calls for the double. Didn't think that was a double, but okay. They call him for doubles. And Charge Nationals picks up another point. Controversial call from the sidelines. But score is now 8-19. Charge once again trailing by 11 as we step back up to serve receive. There's a serve. And it doesn't make it over. Charge picks up another point right there and will come back up to the line. We need unforced errors like that so we can come back. Number 10, Lily Wilcox coming to the line to serve it up now. Again, Lily Wilcox up to the line to serve it up. There's the serve. Puts it over the net to National territory. Nationals go for the attack. Our back row keeping it alive, getting it back up to the center. The attack from the outside by number 3, Maddie Factor with a kill. Picking up the point right there for your Charge American team. And number 10, Lily Wilcox back up to the line to serve it up. Scores now 10-19. Charge trailing by 9 as number 10 prepares to serve it up. And the service error will give Charge Nationals another point. Scores now 10-20. Charge trailing by 10 points once again as we step back up to serve receive. Back row bumps it back over the net quickly. They try to knock it down, but the back row keeps it alive and goes for her own attack from the outside. Nationals gets underneath it, tips it over. Charge American gets underneath it, goes to the right side this time with a tip over the block. They go for that back corner and placing it finds the floor in that back corner of our territory. Charge Nationals picking up another point right there. Wait, was that our point? I don't know what happened. I'll take it. We picked up a point right there. I'm not sure what the call was, but the score is 20-11 as we serve it over the net. That was number 4 for the serve. They put it back over to our territory. We go for the attack from the outside. They get it back up in the air and go for their own attack. Our backcourt pops it up. And then we get it back over with a bump from the backcourt into Nationals territory. Nationals go for the attack at the net, but we block it. They shank it, but able to keep it alive, recovering well. And then we get back up, tipping it down the net, back into National territory. Nationals go for the attack once again from their outside. We pop it up in the backcourt, bump it up front, and then bump it over into National territory. Nationals bumps it over that time with a quick fake bump. Thought it was going to be a set, and they just sent it over the net, picking themselves up another point right there. Once again, we're trailing by 10 points. Scores 11-21. The Charge America team trailing by 10 points. They serve it over the net. We're on top of it, bumping it back over into Nationals territory. National sets up, goes to the right side. The attack cross court finds the floor. Actually, shaked it out. And they pick up another point and will come back out to serve the team. Once again, trailing by 11 in the first set of our second game of bracket play today. Charge National team coming back up to the line to serve up as we set up the serve receive. As the backcourt picks it up, gets to the center, goes to the outside, the attack. Was it a tip? Apparently, they're not calling it as a tip. I could have swore the other team touched it. Scores now 11-23. Charge trailing by 12 points now as we step back up to serve receive. And the Nationals team over there serving it up. Oh, no, short serve. We get it back over the net quickly. The Nationals team hits it wide, and it goes out of bounds. Charge America picking up a point. Number 5 coming to the line to serve it up now. That's Charlotte Richards serving it up. Score is 12-23. Charge trailing by 11 as number 5 puts it over the net. National team going for the attack, finding the opening as it goes off the hands of our American team and out of bounds. Score is now 12-24. Charge trailing by 12. Going for the attack, but we hit it long and it falls out of bounds. That will close out the first set. Final score for the first set is 12-25. Charge losing it by 13 points. And that will complete that first set. Now we are in the halftime, but we did get some plays that first time. Matty Sacker did get 2 kills. Addison Mann got 1 ace. Sam Chaffin got a block early on, but not enough to bring home the victory on that first round. That first set is closed out. So second set preparing to start. We will serve it the second set first. Pretty sure. Actually, did we serve it first the first set? No. Did we serve it first in the first set? No. Yeah, we did. So we will be serving it second during the second set. A rough start to the second match. Hopefully, the second set is a completely different ball game. Make a few changes during the half, during the in between set time, and hopefully we can pull out a win in the second set and bring it to a third. All right. And our team's back out on the floor to start the second set. The other team sets up as well. We will be receiving the serve first in the second set. All matches go to 3 sets. First 2 sets go to 25. Third set will only go to 15 if it comes to a third set. Got to win 2 out of 3. All right, the upper up is back in the spot, ready to start this second set. We will be serve receiving first as the national team will come to the line and serve it up. I never stopped. My bad. I probably should have. I can real quick and restart it. No? Okay. Next time. All right, here we go. There's the whistle to start that first or the second set. There's the first serve of the second set. It's short off the top of the tape and falls into our territory. Charge National pick up the first point of the second set. Scores 0-1 as we trail by 1 and step back up to serve receive. There's the serve. That one's long and falls out of bounds. Charge picks up the point and will come up to the line to serve it up. It's Lily Wilcox, number 10, coming to the line to serve it up as we're tied up now at the beginning of the second set, 1-1. There's the serve. National team gets underneath it, sets it up to the right side. The attack blocked at the net, but it still falls to our territory. Nationals pick up a point right there, come back up to the line to serve it up. We step back up to serve receive. Scores now 1-2. Charge trailing by 1 point in the second set of our second game of bracket play on our second day of the Redland Rendezvous tournament. There's a serve by the Nationals. We go up, tip it over the block on the right side, and the other team unable to get back control of it. And we pick up the point with the tip from number 3, Maddie Factor. And a substitution right there. Number 8, Taylor will come in to serve it up for your Charge team. Nationals gets underneath it, but we're right there to receive it. Oh, no. We cannot get it back over the net, though, and the Nationals team will pick up a point. Scores 2-3. Charge trailing by 1 point once again as we step back up to serve receive. The National team back up at the line, and we step back up to serve receive. Oh, no. The National team picks up an ace on the serve that time. And once again, we set back up the serve receive. Score 2-4. Charge trailing by 2 points as we set up the serve receive. Hoping to pick up a point right here. We just let that last one get by us. We thought it was going to be longer, and it just fell short. Going for the attack, unsuccessful from the right side, and Charge National puts another point on the board. Score is now 2-5. Charge trailing by 3 points. I don't know why I wanted to say 2. Wishful thinking, I suppose. As the Charge National team comes back up and serves it up. We get underneath it tight to the net, but we're able to get it under control and back over into National territory. National tip it over and over the block and finds the floor in our territory. Once again, Charge National picks up the point and will come back up to the line to serve it up, while Charge American, our team, will set back up to serve receive. Score is 2-6. We trail by 4 points as we set up the serve receive. There's the serve back. The libero gets it to the center, goes to the middle of the attack, blocked at the net by the national team, and they pick up another point right there as we will once again set back up to serve receive. There's the serve. Libero underneath it, gets to the center. We push it. Nationals underneath it now, going to the right side. We're unable to get control of it. Their attack from the right side is successful. And they put another point on the board. 2-8 now. Charge trailing by 6 points as we set back up to serve receive.
Please, Andy. They're sitting down. Who are we playing, girl?
Charge National serves it up. Picking up an ace on the serve. Scores now 2-9. Charge trailing by 7 points as we set back up to serve receive. There's a serve with a float serve. Charge able to get underneath it and bump it back over to Nationals territory. National sets up to the middle, blocked to the net, but still makes its way to our side and finds the floor. Timeout by your Charge American team. Score 2-10. Charge American trailing by 8 points in the second set of our second bracket match of the day. This is the gold bracket, so these teams are much harder than the ones we faced yesterday. Again, the score is 2-10. Charge trailing by 8 points as this timeout concludes and both teams coming back out on the court. Charge American sets up to serve receive. Hoping to pick up a point right here. And we do pick up the point as they serve it into the net. The service error will give Charge American a point, and we'll come back up to the line to serve it up. That's the man number 4 up to the line to serve it up. Score 3-10. Charge trailing by 7 points. Nationals go for the attack. Blocked at the net. Dual block by 1 and number 9. Picking up a point right there. And that was an ace by Addison Mann right there, putting another point on the board. And before Addison Mann back up the line to serve it up, there's the serve. Score is now 5-10. Charge only trailing by 5. Oh no, the attack. Picking up another point right there. They'll regain the serve. The Charge American will set back up the serve receive. Scores 5-11 now. Charge trailing by 6 points as we step back up. Hoping to pick up a point right here, regain that serve. There's the serve. Charge gets underneath it, gets to the little barrel, goes to the right side. He tips it at the net. We do get it back over. We did recover that. Oh, that was rough. I was holding my breath. Charge still going. Charge American off the hand. Nationals cannot get underneath it. And Charge American with a kill from number 10. Lily Wilcox picks up the point. Score is now 6-11. Charge trailing by only 5 points is number 9. Bethany White. You go back up to the line to serve it up for your Charge American team. There's the serve to the back court of Nationals. They go to the right side, hit it cross court. Charge able to keep it alive and hit it back over to the Nationals side. Nationals again sets up, goes for the attack to the back court. The back court right there. We set it over to the right side. The attack makes it through the kill by number 10 with an assist by number 9. Scores now 7-11. Charge still trailing as number 9 doesn't know why to go back into the line to serve it up. Again, trailing by 4 points as we serve it up. There's the serve. Charge National gets underneath it, bumps it up, goes for the attack, but blocked by number 1 at the net, Sam Chaffin, picking up the point right there for your Charge American team. Scores now 8-11. Charge only trailing by 3 points now as we come back up to the line to serve it up. Let's Stephanie Whitey go back on the line. There's the serve to the back corner. Charge National is able to get underneath it, sets it over to the right side. Bumped over, but we quickly get underneath it. Trying to keep it alive, but unable to dig it out of the net. Charge Nationals will pick up another point and come back up to the line to serve it up. Good, valiant attempt by your American team as Nationals will come back up to the line to serve it up. And Charge America, our team, sets back up to serve receive. Scores 8-12. Charge trailing by 4 points this week. Prepare to serve receive. There's the serve. We get it up in the air, get it over to the right side. Back row, the attack gets it into National territory, but they're able to receive it. Keeping it alive, but oh no, unable to get it back over the net. Could not recover and save that one. And the Nationals team picks up another point. Score is 8-13 now, and Charge America trailing by 5 points as we set back up to serve receive. There's the serve. This time the serve is an ace as we shank it out of bounds. Score is now 8-14. Charge once again trailing by 6 points as we set back up to serve receive. There's the serve, another float serve. We get it to our center quickly. Going for the attack from the outside. Charge National is able to pick it back up and go for their own attack. The backcourt's able to pick it back up, get it to the center, going to the outside once again. This time, finding the seam of the block with the National team with 2 touches, gets it back over the net. Charge once again going to the outside. This time, tipping it over the block. Off the hand, no. Not off the hand? That wasn't off the hand then. Okay. Well, Charge National fixes the point, and we'll come back out to serve it up. The serve falls wide by Charge National. We will pick up another point, come back up to the line, and number 6, Ava Smith, coming to the line to serve it up. Maddie Factor subbing in for Valdez. And number 6, Ava Smith, serving it up right there. So it falls long. The other team will pick up a point and come back up to the line. Scores now 9-16. Charge trailing by 5 points once again as we step back up to serve receive. And the serve falls long and out of bounds. Good job. High five. Yeah, that was coming right at me. I was right here like this, though. I was going to block it, too. But, you got to it first. Good job. Whew. Number 1, Sam Chaffin, back up on the line to serve it up for your Charge American team. Charge Nationals pops it up in the air, hits it wide, trying to get control of it, but they unable to as Charge picks up the point as they're called hitting it out. So Charge American back up in the line to serve it up, now trailing by only 5 points. So they didn't put the point on the board. Should be 11-16. They're not going to change that over there? I'm pretty sure it should be 11-16. I don't know. There we go. They were trying to figure it out. All right. Well, we're good. We're good. Number 1, Sam Chaffin, back up to the line to serve it up as we trail by 5 points. There's the serve. The backcourt of the other team unable to get it. And once again, an ace on the serve by Sam Chaffin to come back up to the line. Scores now 12-16. Charge only trailing by 4 points as we set back up to serve it up. And number 1, Sam Chaffin at the line for your Charge American team. There's the serve. National team gets underneath it, gets into the center, goes to the outside, the attack to the backcourt, and they find the floor unobstructed, putting another point on the board and regaining the serve. Scores now 12-17. Charge trailing by 5 points once again as we step back up to serve receive. Again, this is the second set of our second game of bracket play, gold bracket play today, and our second day of Redland Rendezvous tournament. Nationals team preparing to serve it up, but we're serving receive, so we get underneath that serve, get to the center, and go to the outside. The attack down the line. Nationals able to pop it back up in the air, hit it back over the cross-court attack. Charge once again gets it to the center, goes to the right side this time. That was out. We didn't touch it. They hit it. It was off their hand. That should have been us. They didn't. We didn't touch it. She didn't touch it. She missed the whole ball. But whatever. I guess they're calling it out on us. Though we are going to contest that, I believe, going up to the up ref. She dove. She did not touch it. Okay. Well, I guess that is being called for Charge National. And out on us. Charge National back up the line. Scores 12-18, trailing by 6 once again. Oh, trying to save it and recover that one, and Charge National picks up another point as we knock it about. Scores 12-19. Charge trailing by 7 points now as we step back up to serve receive. And timeout by your Charge American team. As we go into timeout, I will remind you it is 12-19. Our Charge American team trailing by 7 points. Hoping to come back here in the second set and bring it to a third set. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to catch all of our games and or scrimmages that come up. We do want to stream this to Facebook at some point as well to get more viewers, but right now we are limited to just YouTube. So please subscribe to the channel and share it if you can so more fans can watch the game. There's Nationals with the serve. Your Charge American team getting underneath and getting it to the center and going to the right side. The attack puts it back into National territory. They're struggling a little bit. Can they get it back in? They Charge picks up the point with the kill. Who hit that? Number 3? I don't know. I want to say number 3, but I feel like that was out anyway. Number 10, Lily Wilcox serving it up. They try to put it back over the net, but unsuccessful. Charge will pick up the point right there and come back up to the line. This is your Oklahoma 16 American, Charge 16 American team. And Lily Wilcox back up to the line to serve it up. Scores 14-19. Charge trailing by 5 points once again. Nice serve off the top of the tape. Picks up that ace with that serve. Lily Wilcox will come back up to the line to serve it up once again. Scores now 15-19. Charge trailing by 4 points still in the second set. There's another good serve. Nationals team underneath it. Sets it short. Charge unable to get underneath it as the tip over the net finds the floor, and we cannot recover that one. Scores now 15-20. Charge once again trailing by 5 points as we set back up to serve receive. As the Nationals team back up to the line to serve it up. There's the serve. There's a float serve, but we get it to our center quickly. The right side going for the attack. Charge National struggle, but able to get it back up in the air. We get it back to the center quickly and go to the right side once more. Charge National right there. Receive. They're going to go to their outside. We block it, but it bounced off the antenna as it went back over. They're calling it as out of bounds on us. Therefore, Charge National picks up the point and come back up to the line. Scores 15-21. Charge trailing by 6 points as we step back up to serve receive. There's the serve. That's out of bounds. The Charge can pick up a point right there. Step back up the line. Good eye in the backcourt of your Charge American team. Substituting for the court. Number 6 going out. Number 2 coming in. And number 3 going out. Number 8 coming in. Number 8 coming up to the line to serve it up. That's Kale serving it up for your Charge American team. Number 8. Good serve. National struggling. Cannot get it out of the net. That's an 8 for number 8, Kale Valdios. Score is 21-17. Charge American trailing by 4 points now. As number 8 back up the line to serve it up. Another good serve, puts it over the net. Charge Nationals underneath it, going for the attack with the back row. Into the net it goes, and your Charge American team puts another point on the board. And number 8 will come back up to the line to serve it up as she lessens the gap between the scores. Scores now 18-21, only trailing by 3. Putting it up over the net. Nationals right there to receive it. Hitting it out of bounds. Charge American putting another point on the board right there, lessening the Nationals team lead to only 2 points. Scores down 19-21 as we set back up to serve. And number 8 putting it over the net for that serve. Nationals right there going for the attack from the outside. The backcourt pops it up. Gets it to the center. Goes back up to the net and bumps it over. Nationals team goes for their own attack. Block. But what? Yes, you got the point. It wasn't a block. It just rolled back to the side, and they're called for the four-touch. Scores now 20-21 as OKCharge 16 Nationals calls the timeout. Coming back after being down by up to 7 points at one point. Now we're only down by 1. Score is 20-21 in the second set of our second gold bracket match of the day. We got to win this set to move on to a third set so we can hope to stay in this tournament. And right now we are on the path to victory. We just got to keep it together. Number 8, back up to the line to serve it up after picking it up an ace on the last few. The last serve. I think it was the last serve. I don't know. Well, I felt like that hit the line, but they're calling it long, so that's okay. It's still in this. Only down by 2. Score 20-22. Charge National prepares to serve it up. There's the serve. Backcourt gets it up to the net. Sets up to the outside. The attack. Strong, but Nationals is able to get back underneath it to put it back over to our territory. Our libero gets it to the center. Goes to the right side this time. Down the line. National struggles. And the kill by number 7, Braylon Smith, picking up the point right there as he killed it down the line. And the National team shanks it out of bounds. Number 4, Addison Man up to the line to serve it up now. We put it over the net. We put it back over to our side. So we keep it under control. Couldn't get back over this with a kill, with a hit from the right side. They go again to try to get us. And the block by Sam Chapman picks up the point right there. I didn't mark that down as a block, though I should have. Another serve by Addison Mann, putting it back over the net. So we're tied up 22-22. We set it over to the right side. The tip over the net, down the line. Charge National struggle. And the kill by number 7 picks up another point in the lead right there. Score is now 23-22 as we come back. And number 4 back up to the line to serve it up once again. And the timeout by Oklahoma Charge National team. Taking the lead late on in this second set. It is now 23-22 with your Charge American team leading by 1 point. After the timeout concludes, Charge American comes back up to the line to serve it up. Number 4, Addison Mann, coming back up to the line to put another serve on the board. Okay, both teams coming back out on the court as we lead by 1. And there's a serve. National team goes to the attack from the right side. Backcourt picks it up, gets it to the center, goes to our own right side. The attack cross court puts it in National territory. National bumps it back up toward the net, tipping it over. A Charge right there, sets it up and bumps it back over to National territory. National's underneath it, gets it to the center, goes to the attack in the middle, blocked back into National territory. National once again bumping it back up in the air, block it down at the net, but the whistle as we called for the net foul. Did not see it, but okay. Score is now tied up once again, 23-23, as we set back up to serve receive. Little conversation with the up ref, but it looks like he's going to hold strong. Score is 23-23. Charge America set up a serve receive. We get underneath it. Bump it back up to the outside. Hit it over the net. Finding the floor. Number 2 with the kill. That's Lillian Cummings picking up the point with the kill. Now it's our first match point attempt. As number 7 spots up for number 9, and Bethany White Eagle comes to the line to serve it up. We're leading by 1 point, needing only 1 to close it out. And there's the serve. Charge National underneath it. Sets it wide. He went under the net. What else? She ran into the net. She ran into the net. How's that not a point for us? She bumped into the whole net. Oh, I got to calm down. I'm on air. I do apologize. There's contested right now. The other team ran into the net, but they called the point for the other team. So now we're trying to figure out exactly what is going on and why the point fell the way it was. That should have been the end of the second set right there, but right now we are contesting it. Yeah, call him up. They're calling the down ref up, it looks like. Going to talk to the down ref to see what they see. I'm pretty sure they've seen that person go right into the net. Score 24-23. Charge American leading by 1 point. Once again, it's all tied up. The whole net shook because you ran into the pole. Whatever. We're okay. Score 24-24. That's just going to fuel us a little bit more as we National serves it up. We get underneath that serve. We bump it up high to the outside. We hit it over the net. Charge Nationals right there, bumping it around, going for their own attack. Keeping it alive. We bump it back over with 1 touch. Charge Nationals underneath it, going for an attack. Blocked! And we pick up another point right there. Now it's 25-24. Charge leading by 1 point, going into extra points right here. As we come back up the line to serve it up. Who's serving it? Number 2? Yes. Thought I had that right. Score is now 25-24. Lillian Cummings coming to the line to serve it up. Number 2, putting it over the net to start off this. They hit it to the backcourt. Charge right there to receive it. Oh, no! The other team knocks it down, picks up a point, tying it back up. Scores now 25-25. A very exciting game as it comes down to the end right here. Scores 25-25. And Oklahoma Charge Nationals come to the line as we set up the serve receive. We get underneath it. Back there was a football called on the serve. Charge American picks up the point. He's not paying enough attention. Up ref didn't even see that call for the line fault on the serve. But we're back up here to serve it up once again. Scores 26-25. Sam Chaffin up the line to serve it up. Ball is served and in the air. Charge Nationals gets underneath it. 8! Closing out that second set, moving us on to a third set. Final score for the second set, 27-25 as we move into the third set, staying alive in this gold bracket second round match in that first set right there. As we move on to the third set, we're in between sets right now. We did lose the first set, won the second set, 25-27. I didn't even get all the stats on this one, but I know we had Lily Wilcox got 2 kills and 1 ace. Sam Chaffin got 2 aces in a block. Super long. And Braylon Smith also had 2 kills. Again, that's not a full list of the stats for that second set. In fact, for the parents that are listening and watching at home, you will have to go on the sideline app and you can actually go through and edit some of the plays. If any of the stats were not picked up during the gameplay, you can correct them in post-production in the app. You just have to get on there, claim your child, and it's no problem to do. Again, the first set was 25-12. Second set was 25-27. We're 1-1 now as we move into this third set. Very exciting second set. Coming back from a 7 or 8 point being behind, coming back 7, 8 points, catching up, and then winning it in extra points. Again, we're coming back out on the court for this third set. Charge American team will, I think we're going to be serving it up first. I'm not 100%. The national team coming back out on the court as well as we move in to start this third set. Okay, both teams are now back on the court. Okay, the other team serving it up first. Charge National at the line while we set up the serve receive. And we did find our groove in that last set. We need to stay with it for this third set. They serve it up. Backcourt gets underneath it, gets it to the center, sets it over to the outside, pushes it over the net, finding that first point with the kill. Who hit that? Maddie Factor number 3 picking up that first point with a kill early on in the third set. Number 10, Lily Wilcox coming up to the line to serve it up now. So there's the serve by Lily Wilcox. Nationals get underneath it, go for the attack, cross court, but we're right there to receive it, bumping it high in the air and over the net. Nationals once again going for the tip at the middle, and the middle tip will pick them up a point right there. Sorry. Score is now 1-1 as we start this. As the national team comes up to the line to serve it up, we set it up high in the backcourt, bump it over to the right side, and the attack cross court falls wide and out of bounds. So OKCharge Nationals team will pick up a point and come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores now 1-2. Charge trailing by 1 in this third set as we set back up to serve receive. There's the serve. Underneath it, bumping it over from the outside to the backcourt, but it falls long. And OKCharge 16 Nationals will pick up a point and come back up to the line. Scores now 1-3. Charge trailing by 2 points as we step back up. And there's the serve by the National team. They put it back over here. Oh my God! Thank you. And they serve it out. Charge America picks up the point, and we will come back up to the line to serve it up. Yeah, scores 2-3 as number 8 serves it up. Down the line, they try to get it over the net, but impossible. 8. Number 8 coming back up to the line after picking up an ace and tying it up on that last serve. Scores now 3-3 in this third set. There's a good serve. National team gets underneath it, shanks it wide, but is able to get it back into the court, push it over the net. But a call for the double. Charge America picks up another point right there. Will come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 8, Kale, back up to serve it up as we lead by 1 point now. Good serve. National team struggling in the backcourt. They get a little bump and get it back over. We're able to keep it alive and go for a tap from the outside, but the attack falls wide. That was good hustle on the court. Good hustle. Nationals picks up the point though, and it's tied up once again 4-4 as we once again set back up to serve receive. Nationals serving it up. Charge backcourt underneath it, gets it up. We can push it back to the backcourt of Charge. Number 2 with the kill right there that finds the floor. Scores now 5-4. Charge in the lead by 1 as number 4, Addison Mann, coming back up the line to serve it up. That's 7. Number 4, Addison Mann, back up the line to serve it up. Good serve, putting it over the net. Charge National gets underneath it, goes for the attack from the outside. We pop it up high, keeping it alive, and back on the court. We put it back over into Nationals territory. Nationals right there going for what? What? Who hit? Are we all right? Oh my God, are we okay? The other team picked up the point, but did she land on somebody else's foot? I didn't see what happened. Oh no. It's okay. Who's going in for Lilius? We're okay. The other team picked up that point. I'm not sure. They fell. I felt like if the other person's foot was on our side. All right, whatever. It's 5-5. Charge National. Oh no, we got it. So we got that point. Okay, we should have got that point. Did we get that point or not? They're giving us the serve. They must give us the point because the other girl stepped under the net, and that's why she fell on her foot. So that means it's our point. It should be 5-4, 6-4. Yeah, 6-4. There it is. There's a serve by number 4. Listen, man, putting it over the net. And they hit it out of bounds. Ace by number 4. Addison Man should come back up to the line to serve it up once again. Score is 7-4 as the other team, Charge National, calls the timeout. It's an exciting game. Both teams in their huddles now. Score is 7-4. After the timeout concludes, we will come back up to the line. At number 4, Addison Man will be up to serve as Charge Nationals. The team on the far court will be set up to serve receive. Right here.
Get it?
Yeah. Number 4 serving it up. There it is. Puts it over the net. Charge National gets underneath it, bumps it back over to our territory. We set it over to the outside, tipped it over the net. Charge National struggles, but does not get it back in. And we put another point on the board. Scores now 4-8. Charge in the lead by 4 points is number 4 back up the line to serve it up for your Charge Nationals team. Or for your Charge American team. Oh, getting it all messed up now. Tongue tied. Number 4, Addison Man. Back up to the line. We lead by 4. There's the serve. The other team underneath it sets it over to the outside, hits it over. We cannot get underneath it. They went ahead and picked up another point right there, and regained the serve. But your Charge American team will set back up the serve receive. Still leading by 3 points. Score is 8-5. Was it out? They called it in. Felt like it was out, but it's okay. We're still alive. Score is now 8-6. Charge setting back up to serve receive as the national team sets back up to serve it up. That was out. That one there was out. Charge picks up the point and comes back up to the line to serve it up. Number 7 swapping out for number 9 coming in. Bethany White Eagle comes to the line to serve it up. Score is now 9-6. Charge in the lead by 3 points as we prepare to serve it up. There's the serve. National team gets underneath it, bumps it real wide, hits it back over the net with a bump, but Charge right there to receive it, gets to the center, goes to the right side. The attack down the line. National is able to get it back under control, hitting it back over the net cross court. Charge if we can get to the center. Goes to the outside this time. This time off the block. Keeps it on National side. They tip it over. We keep it alive. 1, 2, 3. Putting it back over to National territory. Nationals once again gets underneath it. Sets it over to their outside, their right side. But the backcourt keeps it alive. 1, 2, 3. Putting it back into National territory. Nationals once again sets up. This time they're attacking the middle. Number 9 keeping it alive. They bump it down, but we keep it up. So many digs and so many saves. Nationals right here pushing it back up in the air, going for the attack. Backcourt keeps it alive once again, gets to the center. We tip it, but it does not go over the net. That was a good rally. A lot of back and forth by both teams. I can't sit down. Scores now 9-7. Charge still in the lead by 2 points. We step back up to serve receive. There's the national team serving it up. We get it up to the net. We dig it off the net, bump it back over the net. Nationals right there, sets up and bumps it back over to our territory. Once again, we get it to the center, go to the right side. The attack puts it over into Nationals territory again. And they go for their own attack. This time firing long, no touch. And Charge, America puts another point on the board. Wait, they're saying there was a touch? I didn't see it. Okay. So they called that one as a touch. Scores now 9-8. Charge in the lead by 1 as they serve it up. We get underneath it, go for the attack, putting it back over to National territory. Nationals go for the attack. Blocked by Sam Chapin. Put a point on the board for your American team right here. Scores now 10-8. Charge in the lead by 2 once again as number 6 comes up to the line to serve it up. That's Ava Smith coming up to the line to serve it up. We knock it back over to National territory. National right there going for the attack. But they do not get it over the net. Charge picks up another point. Scores now 11-8. Charge leading by 3 points. We come back up to serve it up. Timeout by the national team. Woo. I wish. Yeah, it goes to the live. And they can watch it on YouTube, hopefully. It's for the people at home. So like, there's some people. It's hard to watch sometimes the live. Yeah, so it's easier with someone commentating. And games like this make it better. This is an excellent game. We're doing good right now. We've got to hold it out. Number 6, Ava Smith will be back up in the line after the timeout. We do lead by 3 points. Scores 11-8 as number 6 prepares to serve it up. There's a serve by number 6, Ava Smith, putting it over the net. National team going, hitting it to the backboard. Charge bumps it up high, knocks it back up in the air. Good recovery, putting it back over to national territory. They push it back over quickly. Charge picks up a point as the national team called for the double. Scores now 12-8. Charge in the lead by 4 points. It's number 6 back up the line to serve it up. Again, we did lose the first set 25-12, won the second set 27-25, and the third set right now we're in the lead 12-8. That's long, falling just out of bounds. So the national team will pick up a point on the service there as we step back up to serve receive. Still leading by 3 points. Score is 12-9. Low, the serve was short. We could not get underneath it. Nationals will come back up the line to serve again as we step back up to serve receive. Score is 10-12. We lead by 2 as we set up the serve receive. We call it a timeout. Timeout called by the American team, our team. Both teams will go to their huddles. We do still lead by 2 as we approach the end of this third set. Score is 12-10. Charge leads by 2. Woo. Heated over here. Heated. All right. Both teams coming back out on the court after the timeout concludes. The national team will be coming up to the line to serve it up once again. While we set up the serve receive, we are leading by 2 points. And there's the serve by the national team. The service error will give Charge American another point, and we will come back up to the line to serve it up as Sam Chaplin steps up to the line, number 1, that is. Pick up the point with the ace right there. Sam Chaplin will step back up the line, and we need only one more to close out this third and final set. Score is 14-10. Charge leading by 4 points. There's the serve. Falls long, and the service error will give Charge National another chance to serve, while your American team will set up to serve receive. Again, the score is 14-11. Charge leads by 3 points, needing only one to close out this final set. The other team picks up the point right there, and they'll come back up to the line to serve it out. That's out of bounds. That closes out that third set. And your Oklahoma Charge American team wins it. In the third set, we win it 15-12, closing out that final set and moving on to the third round of gold bracket play. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow if you haven't, and stay tuned because